Well, hello and good evening. Here we are again. It's Tuesday evening at 7 o'clock here in sunny Sunshine, Florida, and my name is Joy Ruffin. And as always, I'm glad and happy to be with you. And thanks for coming by. We are all about discovering your signature style and stamp. That's what we're all about here. That means that you are interested in more development and an elevation of your style. And that's why you're dropping by. And we're always glad that you do. We have covered a lot of territory here. And by the way, because we have friends all over the universe, we're going to say, is it good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day? You've heard me say, I love good day, don't know why, but we love good day. Or maybe good night, wherever you are. But wherever you are, my friend, all the best and delighted again that you're here. It's always good to see you here. This is a work in progress because it's a very sensitive topic and subject for a lot of women, because a lot of women who are doing the grooming, the pulling it together, are doing the best that they can. And yet you attend an affair, an occasion, an event, and you look around and you just see maybe not far too many, but several women who are more pulled together. You like their look. It seems that their image, their appearance, their presence provokes more nice to see you. They're standing in their confidence. They're more confident. They're more self-assured. And you say, my outfit is pretty. Maybe it's new. And maybe it's something that you were attracted to that you saw on someone else. And you said, okay, I'm going to try that. And yet it wasn't for you. What we're doing here is helping you, supporting you in every way to develop your own signature style and stamp. And it's a process, like anything else. But what you want to do is make it fun and entertaining, and as someone says, fruitful for you, so that it's not overwhelming. You walk into your closet and what is it there that you need to wear to this occasion or this event? This is what we're going to talk about. Now, we've covered a lot of territory, and I hope that what you will do is get yourself aligned. And by the way, you're always welcome here, and I'm delighted to see you here. I see Adair, and I see faces here that I remember and I know well, and I don't see a howdy do or a hello, but it's always good to see you here. And by the way, if by chance, because we now know that many people watch the replay, if you are watching this as a replay, please sign in and let us know that you were here, because it means a lot, and we want to get to know you and for you to get to know us as we grow and develop together. And one of the things that we want to do is make sure that if you're here, by the way, we have a new Facebook group, and it's called Style with Joy. And if you're new here today, signing in for the first time, please sign up. And if I've not invited you, I just started, then you will be invited. But beat me to the punch and get in and sign up now. It's going to be a great group. You're going to gain lots of tips and tools and things that will help you on your journey to wherever it is you want to go. And what we're going to do is ask you also to sign up for the other group that we have, which is Leading Ladies, Leading Legacies. Because if you're building your confidence and you're getting your presence, your image, and your appearance together where it fits you, then you're going to want to be, you don't want to be, you will be a leading lady. And that's why you're here. So let me just say this. It's always good to see you here. We're talking about how you discover your signature style and stamp. Covered a lot of territory. And what I'm wanting you to do is know which style you like, what's your preference, and your body shape. And tonight we're talking about, it might seem far-fetched to you, my friends, yet it is not. Eyewear is a new terminology. Eyeglasses, eyewear, sunglasses. It's an accessory, but it's a part of your whole entire garment outfit. And it has to be complementary to what you're wearing. I know that you've seen, I know that you have women, and you look at because eyewear is so popular now, and it's from every price range, from low end to medium to high. We have every material, every fabric, every fabrication, and they're in every color imaginable, every shape imaginable, and too many, because it's not that expensive anymore, unless you're going designer, and there's no need to go there unless you just really want to, and designer names appeal to you. You can get, and most people who wear glasses have 2 to 3 pair, 2 maybe pair of regular eyewear in 2 different colors or shapes that fit their wardrobe, and a pair of sunglasses. And we're going to talk a little bit about sunglasses. Your sunglasses really should complement your outfit and give you a little bit of magic and pizzazz, and should be a little bit of mystery behind those sunglasses. So you just don't stick on a pair of sunglasses that are dark. They have to speak to a little bit of drama that's in you, and everybody has a little bit. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. Let me say, what I forgot to do was do that add to today. I see you there, Adair, because I really all of a sudden realized, whoops, it's too late. I didn't do the add to story, but that's okay. We'll learn as we go. What I want to do now is begin to speak to you a little bit about eyewear, eyeglasses, sunglasses, because it's important and it's a part of your total outfit. Let me say this before we begin, and I'm just going to highlight and give you some tidbits and titillating, I hope, imaginative suggestions that you can use if you're in the process of going to purchase a new pair of sunglasses or eyewear. Again, I'm going to show you, it's really depending on your facial type. And just like we have the 5 major body shapes, we also have names for facial shapes. And your eyewear, your eyeglasses, your sunglasses, just like your body shape, your glasses that you're wearing has to fit your face. How many times have you seen someone, and I know that you have, that their eyewear didn't complement their face or their outfit? And let me say before we go further here, by the way, we love it when you share, especially in that this is new and we're an embryo and we're starting out and we're going to blossom all over the place here pretty soon. But share this with your friends and tag your friends, people that you know would find this and be interested in this. And I see that I have a comment here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love that, Adair. I always love it when you're here because I know that you make an extra effort to be here, and I'm always grateful for that. And one of the things that we're going to do now is began to, let me just hide this again, began to speak more to what your concerns and what your questions are. You have to have them. You are here to support, I'm sure, but without even a reservation in my mind, I know that you have some questions or concerns that you want to address, and I hope you'll pop them into the comment section here. In the meantime, if you share this video, we're grateful, we're appreciative, and if you tag your friends, that's good too. Now, I see Eloisa. So Eloisa, it's always good to see you. You don't ever leave a comment until after, but I recognize your face, and I'm happy to see you. And I think that's Elaine, I'm not sure, but if that is you, Elaine, welcome. It's always good to see you here. Let me say, before we start to show eyewear, we're going to speak to the different shapes of the face. And this is all for you to ingest, digest, and embrace. Because before you go to purchase another pair of eyeglasses or sunwear, be considerate of this. Now, some people might think this is minor and put it way, way in the back of what's paramount and how they prioritize what's important. But trust me, my friend, this is an area that is the love of my life, and I want to share it with you. You cannot Mickey Mouse and tap dance around anything when it comes to your entire image, your presence, and your appearance when you are dealing with and working with the public. You want to present your best self all the time. And how do you do that? You make sure that all the elements that bring you together are on point. And you do that when you know, oh, hi, Rose Bondi, I see you there. Good to see you here too. I want you to be aware of a total picture. You know, for years, until I had my awakening, you've heard me say this. I happen to be redundant, but repeating things over and over, I hope it will begin to resonate and stick with you. Because I like pretty things, beautiful things, attractive things, appealing things to my eyeballs. When I was much, much, much younger and not knowing, I would just buy a lot of pretty. Whatever was attractive and whatever was trendy and whatever was happening at that particular time, well, that's what I would purchase and then put it on me. That doesn't work. And if that's something that many of us are doing, you are doing now, then it's time to step back and take a look and consider what it is that really projects you out into the stratosphere and in the circles that you're dancing in, where you stand out in the best way. And that's what we want to do. So when it comes to eyewear, eyeglasses, and sunglasses, get the right shape for you. And here's something, I mentioned this last week. Again, redundancy, it keeps clicking up here for me. And I'm repeating it for a reason. Because my love for fashion and your love for fashion, it's just there. Don't buy into this. This is for everybody. Everybody can wear this. This fits everybody. This color everyone can wear. This top everybody can wear. This dress everybody can wear. These slacks, these pants, everybody. Don't buy that. Get to know your body shape, your fashion style, your facial shape, and what fits best on your face. And that applies to everything, because otherwise you're being sold. Nobody really wants to be sold, because in the end, ultimately, you're not happy and something's not right, and you know it. And the first person that you're honest with is you. So that said, let's begin and let's take a look at what's going to be very, very interesting here. Let's see if I can bring this over. Oh, okay. We're going to solo this in and we're going to start. Let's see. We're going to start here. Now, here are the facial shapes. We have the square, we have the rectangular, we have the diamond shape, we have the round, the oval, and the triangular shape. Like body shapes, and like the names for the colors and the seasons and the gemstones, the same applies for the facial shape. As you do your research and you look, you'll find different names, but you can recognize the shapes. And just to show you what that is, here's another. And you can see the different shapes. So you determine, you get in front of a mirror and you look, and just like for your body shape, you decide, which shape am I? And we'll go back here, here we have 6. 6 again, different names somewhat, but the shapes of the faces are the same. Your assignment, should you decide to accept it, and I hope that you will, is to discover what's your facial shape. And then you'll know which glasses to look at. You might see, as we all do, my friends, you might see, we're going to be more specific in outlining the facial shapes. You might see a lot of pretty glasses that you like. The color, the texture, the materials that they're made in, wood, tin, and the different variations of that. But it won't be for you. And once you know, like, your body shape and the shape of your face, and really design whatever you're purchasing for that, then you'll be on track. Here's the oval shape, and you can see what they're suggesting. Now, again, need I say I don't have to, but I'm going to. You don't have to follow this to the letter. There are variations here. And when we do our one-on-one, and by the way, when I put this back up again, if you've not signed up for your complimentary session, where whatever questions you have and you'd like for me to address with you, that's what I love doing. I'd love to get to know you more one-on-one. I'd be happy to do that with you, because there are many variations here. But let's start with the basics. Here's the oval, and it's telling you more or less the type of glasses that fit that facial shape best. Is it written in stone? No, nothing is. Yet the closer you stay within the designs of that particular shape, the better off you're going to be. Here's a heart shape. Would you believe that this is one of the most common facial shapes? And there are tons of them in Hollywood and on the runway. Well, you know my love for Hollywood and the runway, so I have to mention that. But you can see the type and the shape of glasses that they have here. And here we have the triangular shape. And the triangular can be inverted. It can be at the top, broad, or at the bottom, and narrow at the top. It will depend on the facial type. But you can see, I only want you to make note of the glasses that they're suggesting, and there are exceptions. The square. So one of the things that you see, at least I do, you remember when the, what was it? Let me just go here in solo. Remember when I think it was about 2 years ago, the very small, teeny, tiny little frames were in, and everybody, and I say everybody, we use that broad base, was running out to get a small, thin pair of eyeglasses because they were popular and they were in. And like anything else, my friend, did not fit a lot of people. A lot of people. So keep that and bear that in mind. Now, let me go back to this and we'll solo. Here's the round. And then just to go back over this, the round, you see what they're suggesting? If you have a round face, unless it's something that you want to project for whatever your reasons are, and these are things that when you're in a discussion and you're developing and you're finalizing and putting a little bit of more pizzazz into your signature style, if you have a round face and you want to wear round glasses, depending on the color and the tinsel fabric and the materials that it's made out of, that's a choice. It can be done, but it has to be the right ones for you, the color and all of that. So we can see this here, the square, and then the triangular, the heart, and the oval. And there we are, and back to the shapes. And you see next to this, the shape of glasses that are best. So now let's go and look at some glasses. Today, you have more choices than ever before. Like shoes, like jewelry, it's unlimited. So you don't have to go out and spend $300 or $400 for a pair of glasses. You can go get a pair of glasses for $20, $30. And especially in readers, I haven't put into this equation readers, but readers are important too, because a lot of women, you remember back in my day, the expression was 4 eyes. Well, nobody uses that today because almost a quarter, if not a half of the population wears glasses, young, mature, and elder. So it doesn't matter, but you have so many choices, and your glasses can be spiffy and very, very popular. Here is a pair of eyeglasses that you can see. They come in different colorations, but here they have a blue tint, and there's so many possibilities. We all know this particular style. Just showing you highlights of what's popular now. The aviator, this is just another variation of that. We'll show you more in the end. This will never, ever go out of style. The fabrication, the shape and the style, depending on your face and your shape. And here are the cat eyes. Cat eyes are, I think they're back in this year. I would hope not, but they are, because very few can wear them. And they're not really an attractive pair of eyeglasses, but yet if that's where you want to go, you do it, and you do it with pizzazz. This is a nice pair of glasses too. And everything is contingent upon your facial shape and your fashion style, what you like. Showing you individuals now with the glasses on. Big, bold, that's what's in now. Next year it'll be something else. Every year it changes. Now we'll go into sunglasses. Remember John Lennon and the round? Well, that was his, there are his glasses. These are back and they're popular. And what's really popular, now these are sunglasses that are graded down, gradation and coloration. Some people prefer that. Some people like the darkness all the way. That's your call, but it's certainly a possibility. That's not an easy glass to wear, eyeglass to wear, but if that's yours, here is another aviation type of glass, a different configuration, but it's one that can be worn and you can enjoy. Another, the thin, wiry type in the different color lenses. Color lenses are everywhere and so popular. And then I'm just going to bring this over here now and show you, if I can. Let's bring her over and solo her. This is a fashionable person with a pair of sunglasses on that are round and very popular. So what does this all say? What does it say? I think it says that you have a lot of play with sunglasses, eyeglasses, eyewear, whichever terminology you choose to use. You can go over the moon. And if you like glasses and if you have to wear glasses, you can have them designed to your taste. And they should blend in with your wardrobe. Once you get into knowing what your body shape is and how to dress it, which is what we'll be talking about one-on-one as we go back and piggyback over all of this information, taking one body shape at a time, you decide on the fashion style that fits you, what you like, and we would be talking about which category are you in. If you're dramatic, then you're going to want something as far as eyewear with a lot of pizzazz. The tortoiseshell, the design, whatever that design might be, if it strikes a chord with you and it fits your ensemble and your look, your wardrobe, and it can be worn and placed in with different looks and styles that you like, then you go in that direction. And if you're natural, then you want something a little bit lighter and breezy. You want something not too standoffish or stand out. You want it to fit you, to fit your face, your shape, and your style. And these all have to blend. You know, matchy-matchy is gone. That's no longer popular. If you choose to do matchy-matchy, you can. No one says that you can't. But it is a bit passé, but you do want to blend. You do want it to be matching in a way that's complementary. You can have 3 or 4 different shades and hues of a color, and that can work for you. And you can do the same with your sunglasses. If you wear a lot of browns or blues or greens, now you'll note with a lot of the people, and we all look to the television, we all look to the media to see what the celebrities and the stars are wearing. Well, as I mentioned once before, and I'm going to reiterate it again, they wear any, every, and all things. Yet, it gives you an inkling as to what can be. Sometimes it's spot on for them, oftentimes it's not. But what you'll note with some of the celebrities, and I'm not going to mention names, I should, but I'm not going to, they have their eyeglasses matching whatever it is that they're wearing. And I am thinking of 2 in particular right now, who, whatever it is, they must have 20 or 30 pair of eyeglasses. Can they afford them? Yes. Do you need them? No. But if you do, even your readers blend and match. They don't have to be matchy-matchy to the letter. That said, what we're going to do as we move forward now, we're going to start talking more in depth about the 5 body shapes. We're going to concentrate starting with the apple shape, what's good, what looks great, and define it so that it's meaningful to you. And then we're going to incorporate into it all the other elements: hair and makeup, and shoes and handbags, jewelry, belts and scarves, eyeglasses and sunwear and eyewear, if that fits for you. And then accessorizing the accessories. We're going to tie it all together for each particular body shape. Now, let's just say hypothetically, if you're an apple, does that mean that everything that I'm going to show and share with you is going to fit you? Well, heck no. That's what we want to get you away from. But I want to turn the wheels here so that you start thinking more about what's right for you. Because what signature style is about is building and elevating your confidence to the max, where you are more able to share and to give out whatever your gifts and your talents are. It can't hurt you to be able to do that. And once you, because this show is predominantly aimed at the entrepreneurial woman who's going back into the, oh, hi, Rosemary, thank you so much, is going back into the workplace. Maybe she's been out of the workplace for a while and she hasn't had time to really build her wardrobe and to put it together where it actually makes her feel at her best, and no matter what circle she's in and where she goes for her interviews and to meet and to greet and to get to know people. When you're networking, net friending, whatever terminology you choose to use, when you go out, you're going out to meet and to greet and to get to know people. So you want to present your best face, your best presence, your best image. And you do that by knowing what works for you. I know that you've attended many events and you wonder, what happened? Why? Because you know and I know that no matter how brilliant you are and how much information, talents, and gifts that you have to share, if you're not able to get yourself pulled together in a way where people applaud you in a sense, then it's not going to be long-term play for you. And this is what we want for you, so that your image, your presence, your appearance is spot on all the time. And you're making an investment in you. Yes, you are, because if you're walking into that closet and every time you walk in there, you can't decide what to wear and you can't put it together. And when you do, you're not happy. It's not quite there. And it's just okay. And just okay doesn't cut it. Then help. As someone said, help is on the way. That's me. So sign up for the complimentary. And what you can do is also make sure that you get the booklet, which gives you lots of tips and tools for the all the tips that you need to begin to develop. Because none of us know everything, except you know what you know in the circle that's your heartbeat. Yet, all of us need help. I have a lot of help when it comes to technology, when it comes to working with people to learn this new arena, this new frontier. So be bold enough to go out and ask for it. Don't stand and waver, thinking, well, I'm okay, and you know that you're not. And you want someone who's going to elevate and help you to get to where you want to be, standing in your power and your greatness. That's what this is all about. Because every woman has it, but not many know how to use it. So this is what we're going to start to do. Now, I see that there are no questions. I'm beginning to wonder, but that's okay. I'm an optimist. And I say, invite your friends and tag your friends. Next time, we'll be back next Tuesday night, and we're going to start and revamp and go over everything. And we're going to start to concentrate on the apple shape. And let me just say this. I think you already know this, but even if you're not an apple shape, tune in, because you'll have friends who are, and you'll start to have a more critical eye, not a judgmental, but you'll look and say, I think maybe if this were like that, or if she had on this, it would be better. And what's wrong with that? Nothing. So once you do that, and I go over all of the different body shapes and give you tips and tools about what works best for that body shape, the silhouette, the styles that are best, regardless to what category you're in. You could have an apple shape, and you could be dramatic, you could be classic, you could be romantic, you could be chic, you could be natural, and you could still have an apple shape. I could line up 5 apple shapes with different heights, different weights, different sizes, and each one in a different category as far as style, fashion, and what they like. And this is the beauty of what you're going to see as we get to talk more about that. And you know what you need to do for you and for me? Write and send in your questions to me. Send them in and let me know what's the paramount concern that you have when it comes to pulling you together. None of us are, you can't be 100% plus guarantee that whatever it is you're doing is right on point. Most likely that's not so. So whatever questions or concerns that you have about your style, your fashions, then let me know. and I will address and answer those questions for you. In the meantime, I see, as always, Eloise, my term now is the loyal and faithful, and Adair, and I think that's Elena. I'm going to find out, and next time I'll know for sure. Let's see. Oh, it is Elaine. Elaine, hello, hello, hello. Always good to see you here. She's got a thumbs up. I like the thumbs up. Nobody has questions. They have compliments for me, but no questions, and I leave it at that. Let me say that tomorrow night, I'd love it if you would join us here. It's a little bit of a different take on our show. It's a school teacher who was a superintendent and who has so much powerful information to share with us. I don't know if I've ever said to you, my friends, but family and community for me, and I would almost venture to guess for you as well, it's everything. And as a friend of mine here said, collaboration. So what we want to do is introduce you to people who will inspire and ignite something in you. I'm looking to hide this here now. Ooh, I found it. So what we want to do is give you food for thought, ammunition that you can use to inspire and enlighten and motivate your journey, whatever that journey might be. So join us tomorrow night. You're going to love this lady who is all about us being the best parents that we can for our children. Because as they evolve and grow, that's one of the major responsibilities that we have. None of us are perfect. We didn't come here to be perfect, and we're not ever going to be perfect. Yet, the more you know, and the more you are aware of, the more you're able to impart onto your children. They're going to have hang-ups. They're going to have stuff that they have to deal with. But she's going to share a lot of tidbits and tips with you. So do come by tomorrow night at 7 and have fun and enjoy the interview with us. So wherever you are, did I say thank you? Did I say it's always good to see you here? That it warms my heart, and I'm delighted that you always show up. And as time goes by, it'll get bigger and bigger and bigger. We know that. But for the loyal and faithful who are here at the beginning and who will be here at the end, never doubt that I'm not aware of your presence. And it does more than I can say in words. So thank you again for being here. It's always a pleasure. Don't forget to sign in for my new Facebook group, Style with Joy. I will be sending links and so on out to everyone all of this week. But in the meantime, sign up and we'll get to know each other more and more and more. So you be well and take care, and join us tomorrow night, 7 p.m., same station, same time. Until that time, you be well and take care of you first. Do the best that you can, because only then, my friend, are you able to look after others. And we're all here to serve in one way or another. Bye-bye for now. Cheers. Have a great evening. Cheers.